Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. I'm your hostess and your melanated queen. Y'all might move the camera just a little bit. Okay. I'm liking this angle a lot better. I hope you all do as well. The sun is beaming down a little bit more this way, y'all. So I just want to get into it, give y'all a quick message today. I had an open house. That open house was $1.27 million. Originally, it started at 1.310. So $1.3 million. It dropped down 6% to 1275 or 1.275. It was a lot of interest in that home. We had about 3 to 4 couples that came into that home at one time, and I had to try to entertain everybody at once. So it can be a little overwhelming, but I enjoyed the experience. And it sat on like 1 acre of land. It was beautiful. I might post some of that on this channel so you can see it. I usually don't post any real estate videos on here or any like homes on this channel, but I might go ahead and post it. Also, you might see some video footage of me from earlier today before I had my open house. I actually came out here and worked on the yard. I cut the front, the back, the sides, behind the fence. I did a little bit of edging, but I need to get another ribbon for the edge trimmer, so I didn't get to finish the edging, but I am working on the yard, you all. If you have any tips for me on how I can get rid of the bare spots, please feel free to comment. I don't necessarily have a green thumb, but I'm getting there. It runs on my mother's side, and I think my daddy too, because they both grew up with gardens, so they both used to be able to pick fresh food from the gardens, tomatoes and different things like that. My mother told me that they used to actually have a cow, and my daddy, I forgot what they had, but I do know they had vegetation in their gardens back when they were growing up. And so that's something that we are not familiar with because we did not grow up like that. And I would like to get to have a garden in my yard. Today, the open house, they had actually a garden in the back of their yard, and I thought that was so neat to be self-sufficient like that. So I would love to have something like that. The only thing that I'm afraid of is critters crawling with tails and slithering tongues, because if I see something like that, I don't know what I will do. I am going to go get some mothballs and some mulch and put the mothballs out. Also, my friend told me that I can smash up lime and put that around, so we'll see. But y'all, I saw a deer today while I was out cutting the grass right behind the fence here, and he stood there for the longest time looking and staring at me, and I turned the lawnmower off because I did not want to startle him, took my gloves off, and slowly slid my phone out of my fanny pack, y'all. And as I held the phone up to snap a picture, he ran. He just darted off. He was a kind of big deer too. He pretty much was just as tall as me. He was big. I saw some toads today. That's very common in the yard. I've seen rabbits. They come in the yard. I've seen a few of those on my way to leave to the school, near the front of the garage, near the front of the house, or they'll be on the side of the house or in the back of the yard, and then they'll just dart off after a minute. I saw a butterfly today in the backyard. It was a baby butterfly, y'all. So those are just some of the interesting things that's been taking place around here. Now that the springtime is approaching, it's about spring, about nature, about just enjoying this new season, this new year that we're in, because a new year really comes in the springtime. Prancer has made his way out, and now Tinkerbell you can't see because of the way the camera is situated, but she's making her way out here as well. And y'all, I just wanted to say, be thankful and grateful for what you do have. I know a lot of times social media makes us feel like we're inadequate. We don't have what everyone else has. If you have a home, if you have a roof over your head and you're able to sustain yourself, be thankful and grateful for that. You don't have to live in $1 million home. You don't have to have all those pressures and all of that stress of how you're going to pay those bills. If you have a car, a decent car that can get you around, and it does the job, don't worry about what other people say. You don't have to drive a luxury vehicle. I'm here to tell you, it is not all that is cracked up to be. Social media is fake. It's a lie. It's a facade. And you're not going to get anywhere trying to impress a bunch of strangers who don't know you, who don't care about you. All right? Your real inner beauty is inside, all right, and it reflects and radiates outwardly. Your real happiness is inside, is being healthy, is being disease free, stress free, debt free, worry free, and just enjoying life and having free time to do as you wish with your life. If you have to get up every day and slave to this corporate plantation and just work, and then sleep, and you never get time, you never have barely enough time, barely enough money to enjoy your life, then what is the purpose? And that's the conversation I had with one of my friends the other day. So be grateful and thankful for what you do have. Society, especially American society, always pushes this agenda to think that we need more than what we need. We don't. I remember years ago, we had less and we were more carefree and happier. We didn't have all this social media. We didn't have all these tech gadgets. We didn't have a whole bunch of things that we have today, but we were happy and carefree. That's the main thing that I want to talk about. It's just being grateful for the things that you do have. Be grateful and happy about the things that you can attain, that you have achieved, because so many times you compare your life to people that's just showing the best parts of their life, and it's not true. It's such a false reality that's being projected onto the camera, y'all. So I just have to say that no, we're probably not all where we want to be. Prancer, come here. My apologies, y'all. He snuck out of the fence while I was talking. I saw him being sneaky. Underneath the fence, there's a little burrow that the rabbits dug up, and he has snuck out of the fence, and I need to call him back. So with all that being said, I'm going to sign out. I have to go get my cat Prancer, and I'll come back on here probably in a minute and address you again, but I have to go get him because I don't want him going off. I don't want any creatures coming to get him because I don't have collars on them. All right, so just like that, you all stay blessed, and I do need to give a special acknowledgement to all the ultimate warriors, all the angelic warriors. Signing out, and until next time, you all stay blessed.